right here, just getting someplace to park to go up in there. You might end up having to park way back down the dirt road. Just to go in the building here, switch port, and then go in there and tell them what you're looking for, and they should take care of you. So I'm gonna let you
Alright, so
go up there, see if you can turn around and come back down, pick me up. Take your time.
Alright, so we finally got over here to the port entrance to get inside the airport, and somehow, some way, my dad always finds himself talking to somebody, learning something. He said he over there taking notes on that dude's pickup truck. He's got a really nice Peterbilt. He's got that really nice Peterbilt right there. But I called him. I'm like, yo, where you at? I didn't know where he was at because I was in the truck. I didn't pay attention to where he went. And he's like, yeah, I'm over here talking to the guy with the Peterbilt. I'm like, all right. You know my dad, man. He always trying to get some knowledge and just be cool with somebody, you know? And they take up the view. Alright, so I can't record that much because we're actually on the airport, but that's our load right there, it's coming. What was he gonna do? You was gonna move that?
Hell yeah. Watch yourself. Not bad, Lord. What's wrong with that? I shouldn't even bought the damn,
What?
Alright, so come on, look. You might be better when I flip it up. Go in here. Yeah, let's get the whole thing up. Good, so you go out in there with the whole thing. Boss.
What they got?
We got Caribbean jerk stick wings, teriyaki salmon. I'm getting salmon. Chicken bowl. Philly cheesesteak.
What else? That's it?
Chicken Philly breast. I don't know. This is going to Colorado. Because I had to pick it up Friday and I wasn't sure how wide it was, I went ahead and bought the permit. You gotta buy road time to drive through everybody's state. Every state you gotta go through, you gotta buy a permit for every state. So I bought a permit for Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois, and Colorado. All that came up to about, I think $526. They tried to give me 4. I know I had to buy permits. If I gotta buy permits, I gotta get more out of you. So I got them up to, I think $4,400 to be exact. And the permits cost me $526, I believe. So, technically we got about $3,900 load.
Off of that one piece, right?
Yeah. That back there is a classic 1963 Porsche tractor. These things right here were built back in the day when you build a machine, it lasts your lifetime. Or 2. This is a Porsche Diesel Junior tractor. a miniature tractor. They don't make them like this no more. This thing here will last you 100 years plus. It was made in 1963. So 1963 to now is what? 37 years plus 21? That's 58 years this thing been, and it runs and drive. That's what? Technically 45 and 15, $6,000 to go to Colorado. Me, on the other hand, I picked up a load after we bought the truck in North Dakota. I stayed behind a day to pick up a load that's coming to Georgia, and I dropped it off this morning. That load paid $1,800. I already dropped it off. No, that one is going to New York. That paid $2,200.
Oh, you already dropped it off? I
already dropped off the $1,800 this morning in Kennesaw. And that was some tanks. Ironically, that was a company I delivered to before. And over here, once I picked that up, I'll drop that off. I'm sorry. Once I dropped that off, $1,800 this morning. I went and picked this up to take that up the road. This is going to Pennsylvania, and this one pays $1,200. So, only reason why I came home. Normally, that's not necessarily a good booking, but for the purpose of coming home and still making money. So this one is going to New York. There's no need for me to come to Georgia while I have a load going to New York. Pay $2,200 plus the 18 is $4,000. Plus pick this up paying, I remember it was 12. This is cheap. This is a cheap load. I think you pay $1,100. Yeah, $1,100. So $5,100, and I get to come home for the weekend. I take off Sunday and I go drop that off in New York and Pennsylvania. Kojo drove all the way home from North Dakota. He got home Thursday. He got in his truck Friday. He picked up $4,400 going back up to Minnesota. And then he's going to pick up a quick $1,000. It's only 1,400 miles, but it's in the middle of nowhere. $4,400 to go to Hibbing, Minnesota. He's going to pick up a load not too far from there, take it back down to, I think, Wisconsin, which is about 200 miles, 240 miles. And that pays $1,000. That's $5,400. Then he's going to pick up another load about 60 miles from there, paying $2,000, going to Nebraska, 600 miles, 44, 1,000, 54 plus 2,000, 74. And then he's got another load to pick up. I book ahead. That's just how I do things sometimes. I try not to book too far ahead, but sometimes you could book a day or two ahead. He's dropping off 44 in Minnesota. He's picking up something in Minnesota, taking it to Wisconsin for $1,000. He's picking up $2,000 in Wisconsin, taking it to Nebraska. And then he's picking up $2,500 in Nebraska, plus another $1,500 in Ohio, hopefully to get it over to New Jersey by Friday. Kojo should be booking $4,400 plus $1,000, $5,400 plus $2,000, $7,400 plus $4,000. $11,400 for 1 week on the semi-truck. You understand why we want to go with a semi-truck? Hot shots are great, but very rarely could you put $10,000, $11,000 on your truck every week. In a semi, you stand a chance to doing that every week, consistently, at least 8 minimum. Easy.